What are bees doing in here?
Buzzing.
No, I mean, why are...
Buzz, buzz.
Buzzing.
No, I mean, why are...
Our 6 weeks together are very nearly up, Watson. In a matter of days, your room will be vacant. And very...
Vacant, vacant.
In a matter of days, your room will be vacant. And very...
Well, when I'm wrapping up with a client, I like to carry out exit protocols.
Sounds ominous.
No, we just need to...
Ominous, ominous.
Sounds ominous.
No, we just need to... Actually, my fees are the opposite of exorbitant.
He'll probably put it on his fridge with his many colourful magnets. Oh no.
Magnet, magnet.
With his many colourful magnets. Oh no.
A tripod device?
Here. It's from one of the legs. There are 2 more groove marks inside.
Groove, groove.
There are 2 more groove marks inside. Here. It's from one of the legs. There are 2 more groove marks inside the perimeter of the blood. There and there.
Perimeter, perimeter.
Inside the perimeter of the blood. There and there. Inside the perimeter of the blood. There and there. After he'd completely drained Vickers, he dismantled the device, taking it and the...
Dismantle, dismantle.
He dismantled the device, taking it and the...
10 years ago, when M first started killing, I was an integral part of the investigation. But
Integral, integral.
I was an integral part of the investigation. But
I'm your therapist, Joan. My confidentiality protects your confidentiality.
Confidentiality, confidentiality.
My confidentiality protects your confidentiality.
I noticed.
There's a high concentration of industrial engine oil around the Navy Yard.
Navy, navy.
The Navy Yard. A concentration of industrial engine oil around the Navy Yard. I donated to the cleanup effort a couple years ago.
Cleanup, cleanup.
I donated to the cleanup effort a couple years ago. So, given that it's after 11, our delivery options are a little more limited. There is that Vietnamese place on 23rd, but...
Vietnamese, Vietnamese.
There is that Vietnamese place on 23rd, but...
I guess this answers the question about whether he came to New York for you, huh?
My sincerest apologies, Captain, if I'd have...
Sincere, sincere.
My sincerest apologies, Captain, if I'd have...
If this is who I think it is, he's dangerous. You shouldn't have been near him.
Yeah, Holmes warned us about sticking to the public places.
Sticky, sticky.
Yeah, Holmes warned us about sticking to the public places.
Note the hands. Vintage MG driving gloves. Quite expensive, but not...
Vintage, vintage.
Vintage MG driving gloves. Quite expensive, but not... He zeroed in on me, made things personal. As to why I'm withholding information from the NYPD, it's quite...
Withhold, withhold.
As to why I'm withholding information from the NYPD, it's quite...
You in on a little secret. I'm not calm. I'm merely presenting a calm exterior.
Exterior, exterior.
Merely presenting a calm exterior. I won't bore you with the details of our courtship. Suffice it to say...
Suffice, suffice.
Suffice it to say... Up until that point in my life, I'd found most women quite boring. A perfumed and pillowy means to a physiological end.
Physiological, physiological.
A perfumed and pillowy means to a physiological end. I to her murder, my drug use had been recreational.
Recreational, recreational.
Recreational. I'm as clear-headed and as focused as I have ever been. There's a clarity to my thinking that's...
Clarity, clarity.
There's a clarity to my thinking clarity to my thinking that's frightening.
I didn't help.
frighten, frighten,
Frightening.
I didn't help.
Where the heck did you get that?
heck, heck,
Where the heck did you get that?
Son of a bitch. I am.
bitch, bitch,
Son of a bitch. I am. Son of a bitch. I am pissed.
piss, piss,
I am pissed.
This Teddy kid, what did he say about the killer?
Just that he was staying in an upscale hotel. Sherlock
upscale, upscale,
said he was staying in an upscale hotel. Sherlock deduced that it was the Betancourt chain.
I'm gonna have my guys go to all the Betancourt hotels, see if we can't scoop him up.
I don't think.
scoop, scoop,
See if we can't scoop him up.
I don't think.
After all this trouble, I'd hate for our fun to be over too soon.
That would be a pity.
pity, pity,
That would be a pity. I had a misunderstanding with a Man United fan. He was running around slagging off the Arsenal. Didn't paralyse him, though, just bashed him up a bit.
bash, bash,
Didn't paralyse him, though, just bashed him up a bit. And while I was doing a stretch, read in the papers that the notorious M struck again.
notorious, notorious,
Read in the papers that the notorious M struck again.
The one that set me free, he had some sort of chalk on his.
chalk, chalk,
He had some sort of chalk on his.
To take M after he found him.
Well, what makes you think that would be the place?
It was being renovated. There was white powder everywhere.
renovate, renovate,
It was being renovated. There was white powder everywhere.
Must have been obsessed or something. Had a fascination.
fascination, fascination,
Had a fascination.
You are a monster. Sadist. Murderer.
murderer, murderer,
Murderer.
You're a rare thing in this world, Holmes. You're an honourable man.
honorable, honorable,
You're an honourable man.
You can, for example, never foretell what any one man will do, but you can, with precision, say.
precision, precision,
But you can, with precision, say.
Holmes! If you're in here, get down on the ground right now!
grind, grind,
Holmes! If you're in here, get down on the ground right now!
And then he followed me to that loft.
The loft just happened to be owned by his father.
loft, loft,
The loft just happened to be owned by his father.
Maybe even restrained. I used to be a surgeon. I don't know if I could have found a way to stab a man with.
stab, stab,
I don't know if I could have found a way to stab a man with. If that's what you meant to do, I'm impressed. If you're trying to make some sort of point.
He presumed to know me.
presume, presume,
Presumed to know me.